All right, we're going to do some mole conversions. So, first, we're going to do letter A here. 1.51 times 10 to the 15th atoms of Si to moles of Si. So, the first thing that we do with every dimensional analysis problem is write down our given. So, 1.51 times 10 to the 15th atoms. Make sure we write, our units. Sorry, this screen is not super easy to write on, so forgive my handwriting. 1.51 times 10 to the 15th atoms of Si. Okay, so now we do our first conversion factor. Okay, since atoms is on top, we want atoms on bottom, so we put atoms on bottom. We want moles on top, so moles. And then the number that goes in front of atoms, formula units, molecules, and ions is always going to be 6.022 times 10 to the 23rd. Okay, and anytime we have moles in a conversion factor, 1 goes in front of it. Okay, so now we take our 1.51 times 10 to the 15th times 1. We take our 1 times 6.022 times 10 to the 23rd. We get 1.51 divided by 6.022. And our answer is 2.51 times 10 to the negative 9th moles Si. Okay, now if we go the other way, if we start with molecules, if we start with moles, so we have, I'm going to start this over a little bit more over here this time. By the way, we're doing B now. So 4.25 times 10 to the negative 2 moles over 1. Okay, so this time we're starting with moles. So we do our conversion factor. We put moles on the bottom so that moles cancels out. We are converting to molecules, so we put molecules on top. I usually abbreviate that as particles, so I don't have to write out the whole word molecules. The number that goes in front of moles in a conversion factor is always 1. The number that goes in front of particles is our 6.022 times 10 to the 23rd. Again, sorry for my handwriting. So now this time, we take our top numbers, we multiply them together. We get 2. That's not a 2. There we go. 2.56 times 10 to the 22nd over 1 times 1, which is 1. So we get our final answer of 2.56 times 10 to the 22nd. Molecules, so particles of H2SO4. Okay, so we include that in our circle. And there we go. That is how we do mole conversions with particles.